Good day, and welcome to another edition of the Military and Foreign Affairs Network. I am your host, the voice of reason. Today, we are continuing our ongoing coverage of the situation between Taiwan and Communist China. Obviously, if you were watching the news today, you have reports now that Joe Biden is claiming that he is concerned, not worried, but concerned about the continued deployment of Chinese forces around Taiwan. And we continue to see the deployment of both Chinese surface vessels deploying around the independent island nation of Taiwan, and we also see the continued use of Chinese air power as well around Taiwan, flying both to the north and south of Taiwan. And for some outside observers, this would seem like it would be intimidating by having these Chinese warships and Chinese warplanes operating within the vicinity of Taiwan. Now, what I do know is this, that if Taiwan decided to, the Republic of China, aka Taiwan, to go kinetic or go hot in reference to some of this Chinese, especially the aircraft that the Chinese are flying around Taiwan. We even have one report that Chinese aircraft had gotten within visual range of the main island of Taiwan, meaning they were probably 20, 30 miles out and could see Taiwan from a distance. But a lot of people don't know this, that Taiwan has one of the most capable air defense systems in the world. Again, it's not a very large island. If you look at the distance from north to south, you're looking at roughly 360 kilometers. We'll change that over to miles, 229 miles north to south, and roughly 82 miles east to west, and with a population of over 20 million souls living on the island. But the air defense capability of Taiwan is incredibly significant. It has a number of systems, starting with obviously everyone hears about the Stinger man-portable systems, but those aren't the systems that are going to really cause the Chinese a great deal of problems. It is going to be the medium and long-range air defense systems that Taiwan possesses. Going up from the Stinger, they use the Hawk air defense system that can reach out to 20 miles. They've been upgraded. It's an older system, but again, a non-stealth aircraft getting within 20 miles of Taiwan. The Hawk missile battery has a very, very good chance of shooting down said aircraft. But the main instruments of air defense for Taiwan is something called the Skybow. There is a Skybow 1, there is a Skybow 2, and a Skybow 3. And Taiwan is estimated to have 500 of these systems, possibly thousands of actual missiles that have been deployed between the Skybow 1, 2, and the newest 3. The Skybow 1 has a range of roughly 60 to 70 kilometers. The Skybow 2 has a range of 150 kilometers, and the Skybow 3 can hit targets out to 200 kilometers. Now, the Skybow 2 is the main missile system that would shoot down Chinese aircraft. Again, that can reach out to 150 kilometers. So what does that mean? That means if Taiwan really wanted to, they could start shooting down. We go to our range calculator here, and we'll convert over to kilometers. So just outside of Taipei, the capital in the north here, and we're going to go out to 150 kilometers. So outwards to 150 kilometers, the Republic of China, or Taiwan, would start to shoot down Chinese non-stealth aircraft, again, almost from the time Chinese aircraft take off and start to approach Taiwan, well to the west of the median line that separates the Taiwan Strait, is when Taiwan would have the ability to start shooting down Chinese aircraft if they desire to do that. So these aircraft that China is launching and harrying the island. Look, Taiwan is watching what they're doing. They can see everything that the Chinese are putting in the air. And again, if Taiwan were to go kinetic hot in terms of wanting to shoot down Chinese aircraft, it could do it very, very quickly. And obviously the Chinese would have to resort to long-range attacks in terms of short-range ballistic missiles and long-range cruise missiles to try and take down the Taiwan air defense network. But very, very challenging for the Chinese to do that. It is something that the Chinese really have no experience with. They have not engaged directly the type of technology that Taiwan possesses. Taiwan keeps a lot of things close to the vest. And yes, China has some great technology, but Taiwan has some really good technology as well, and especially in terms of some of those air defense systems that Taiwan possess. And that's not even getting into the realm of the Patriot, which also Taiwan possesses. Now, those are mainly PAC-3s, and they're designed to shoot down ballistic missiles and cruise missiles that would be launched by China against Taiwan. And those PAC-3s have been proven to be very, very capable systems in terms of shooting down ballistic type systems and cruise missiles and what have you. But the main weapon system that Taiwan would use, again, is those Skybow systems that would go after the Chinese aircraft. And we're not even getting into the talking about the Taiwan F-16 Vipers or the Mirage 2000 with the Mica air defense missile system on those aircraft. So very, very challenging proposition for the Chinese if things were to go hot over the Straits of Taiwan. I would imagine Taiwan would probably have 10 aces before China would have one ace in any terms of air-to-air conflict. And then again, in regards to the air defense network that Taiwan has, it would be very, very tough. And then compounding that would obviously be Taiwan's frigates and destroyers would also act as air defense platforms. Especially, they would, in all likelihood, operate on the eastern sides, and they would also operate around these islands as well, which would make it a little bit more difficult for the Chinese anti-ship systems to target some of these Taiwanese naval vessels as well. But again, we keep hearing about the capability and the deployment of all these Chinese warships and aircraft. I don't think it is really causing Taiwan to become intimidated by this. Taiwan can see, again, what China is doing, and then furthermore, they have the capability, if they wanted to make things go very, very badly, at least in the initial stages of any sorts of conflict, in terms of being able to shoot down Chinese aircraft very close to the mainland China. But just wanted to talk about that, and obviously Taiwan is not toothless. They are a very, very capable armed force, both Air Force and its air defenses as well, which again could cause quite a few problems for Taiwan, and that's not even for China, and that's not even before the United States could possibly get involved as well, and that whole dynamic changes quite a bit when you start having F-22 Raptors and F-18 Super Hornets and F-35s operating near Taiwan as well to complicate things more for the Chinese. But that does it for today. That's one thing I just want to talk about real quick. So again, thanks for joining us. More to come. Have a good day.